Hello and welcome everyone. Benny from Benny Breaks 702 here. Same handle as on IG and on eBay. Today, PSA reveal time. So I do know the grades. Some of them are already up on eBay. Some of them are going to go on eBay tomorrow. And most of them are going to be on eBay auctions starting on Sunday. So that is the fun part. 85 cards. This is just one box. I have another box full of baseball and basketball. So I have this split up by player just to make my life a little bit easier. Kind of get into, was it pack pulled? Was it a eBay buy? Was it a break or anything like that? I'll get into that per card. I will say grades are fair, extremely fair. Probably too fair, to be honest. Cards that I thought were possibly 10s, most likely, there's definite 9s, could be 10s, end up being all 9s. Every single one of them when I was doing my checklist, except for maybe 1 or 2. At the end of the video, I'm going to do numbers, breakdown, dates, and everything else. So here we go. Yeah, and I don't do slow reveals because I hate those. So here we go. First athlete is Junior Caminero, hot prospect of the Tampa Bay Rays organization. Let me get that into focus there. That's good enough. So prospects card, all 3 of these, or actually these 2 were eBay buys. They both got 9s, totally agree. They are a little bit off-centered. And then this Mega Box one is a hair off-centered too. That got a 9 as well. That's pack pulled. Happens. All right, story time. So every once in a while, I'll stop a card and tell a story. This was an SGC 8. I bought it at a card show. It is a Bowman Chrome Mega Box Gold of the iconic insert of Corbin Carroll. As you can see, it got a 9. I knew when looking at it at the show, there was nothing wrong with the surface. There was nothing wrong with the corners. It was just a hair off center, and took a chance and got the 9. So I got a good grade for what it was. So congrats to me on doing that. Bowman Chrome Prospect. This is the Aqua Refractor to 125. This got a 10. Then we have, okay, so this is the first 6. I do have a couple 6s. This one, I don't understand. If it was a 9, I would understand this corner is, but the rest of them, I don't know. I have to look at this one a little bit closer, but it got a 6, as you can see. Corbin 8, this corner wasn't the best, and then this one's got a little white, so probably should not have submitted that card. Being way too hopeful on that one. This one, Storytime 2.0. I already pulled this Topps Chrome update box and on YouTube, and I checked it out because I checked out the video. I checked out how it looked on the listing, and it looked pristine. It looked perfect. Then I put it in a mag and sent it over to the guy who bought it, and then he returned it because it's not catching it. This corner is not ideal. It looks sharp on camera, but there's actually a little bit of a lip right there. So an 8 is definitely what it deserved. That's exactly what I got. It's one of those things where I'm like, I just want it encased, and I just want it, if it gets a 9, cool. But it got an 8, that's what it deserves. A couple Corbin papers, they both got 10s. eBay buys right there. And a Corbin pack pulled Mega Box got the 10 too. So just let me know. Did pretty well with pack pulled cards. I'll get into the statistics later on that. All right, more cards because we have 85 of them. Tristan Cassis on the green foil, that got a 10. That is from a break. Next is Tristan Cassis on the Mega Box, that got a 10. That is pack pulled. And this one here got a 9. I can see why. The edge over here isn't necessarily the best on the right hand side, and that's what they dinged me for. Again, it was one of those ones where I was like, okay, it's definitely a 9, could be a 10, so I call those 9-10s. So if you're hearing me say 9-10s, that's what I mean. Jackson Churio, top prospects. Bowman Platinum is impossible. They're just always a corner issue, and that's no different. Bowman paper, however, very, very well on those. Got those gemmed up. Perfect timing. Ellie De La Cruz, only 9 months late for him, but got a pro debut right here in the 10. Got the Donruss Diamond in a 10. Cool part is I got the Hollow Optic in a 10. I got a Mega Box 2022 in a 10. And I got the Bowman Chrome in a 10. A couple Ezekiel Durans. These are going to be buy it nows. They could be holds. We'll see. He was an all-star last year, and his stuff just does not, I don't know, it just doesn't reflect anything because he missed some time. But purple first Bowman auto right there is a 9, and then an Aqua 10 right there. I bought this card for $4 on the eBay. Got a 10, so now it's worth $27,000. It's not. I do have one banger card in here though. We'll get to that in a little bit. Like, it's a true banger. The rest are just really solid cards. Good baseball parallels, basically. Like this one here, Michael Harris. Oh, it's too close. Michael Harris got the 10. It's on the refractor, as you can see right there. Gunnar Henderson paper got a 9. It's one of those ones where I thought I was going to get a 10. Maybe it's a hair up on the vertical. Maybe that's a little bit off. Maybe that's why I got the 10. Could be. We'll see. But that's my guess. Jackson Holiday's next. I got 2 of his right here. Got a Bowman draft first. I got 9. I can kind of see it looks a little thicker than normal on this side. On the back, you can definitely tell. You can tell how off-center it is. So it deserves a 9. Bowman Mega Box 2023 got the 10 though, so that offsets it somehow. Green foil, Nolan Jones. Who? Nolan Jones. I love these green foils. The player just kind of pops out a little bit like a 3D effect style. So I got a 10. Edouard Julien, another green, and a 10. The Jones was pack pull. Julien was from a break. Same break as this one. So I knew getting a 10 was going to be impossible. 9 was within reach. I had 8, 9 on this. I got the 8. I do understand. It does have a white corner. Happens. It's just tough with those black borders. Josh Young got the 10. I got a bunch of Josh Youngs in here. This one hurt. I thought this was going to gem. I got the 9. I do understand why, though. One of these corners is this one up here. Top right again. Isn't necessarily the best, but it's all right. Josh Young on the Prism pack pulled. Got a 10. Looking sharp. Josh Young on the Bowman Mega Box. Got a 10. Looking sharp. And a Refractor. I like saying Tor because T-O-R. Refractor right here. Got a 10. And then the black and white pack pulled. This is the background color. So the player's in black and white, the background's in color, as you can see. It's out of 49. It got a 9, and it deserves it. This corner right here shows a little bit of whiteness. Oh, geez, that does not look too sharp. Why is it not catching this very sharply? There we go. There we go. So white corner. Got the grade it deserved. This one, again, top right corner. Just a little bit of hair off. But everything else is pretty solid. Deserved a 9, got a 9. This card, pack pulled on here. Last pack magic actually worked. It was the worst box ever. I think other than this card, my best card was a JJ Bleday base card. Like, it was so bad on the Topps Chrome. But got the Blu-ray Wave auto numbered PSA 10 number to 150. So I got the correct. Got a great grade. Deserved that. And then this one here, Tier 1. When I first looked at it, I thought it was pretty centered. The squares are different sizes, so it is shifted a little to the left. Got a 9, deserves a 9. I would love to be more harsher of a critic, but honestly, I'm not that guy. One thing I do hate is YouTube videos that people will show you the defect and be like, I don't understand why I got a 10. Like, you just showed us why I didn't get a 10. Anyway, enough of my rant. Matt McLean Pink Refractor on the right there, got a 10. Christopher Morel got a 10. His first Bowman Mega got a 10. And then this Refractor Auto got a 9. I was really hoping this is going to get a 10. I thought it was a sharp enough looking card, but they thought otherwise apparently. So gets the 9. Let me put these back, otherwise my tower of cards is gonna fall over. So yeah, like I said, some of these are already on eBay. The rest will be on there either tomorrow or an auction starting on Sunday. I'm gonna kind of test the auctions out. I've been watching SCV on here. He's a YouTuber, basically does the business side of cards, and he says that auctions are better. I can't deny his data. He's been doing it way longer than I have, so I'm gonna try to test that out. I did do auctions for my moving sale back in November, but I also had a bunch of like Ritters and Howells, and it was just a hodgepodge. It was just mess and bad timing to have a big sale like that. Probably should have done it like a month before, but hindsight's always 20/20. All right, so we got more slabs in here. I don't know how many is in here. It's the rest. So let's get a couple out and then go from there. Let's go all the way to here. Okay, Rutschman. Oh no, Rodriguez. All right, so we got Julio. That's fun to say, Rodriguez. So I got Julio right here. It is a debut chrome, but it'll get the 10. Refractor of Adley got the 10. Holiday Metallic got a 10. The update or the debut, an update, Refractor got a 10. Prism got a 9. There's a line right there. I've seen some of those get 10s. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get dinged on it, and I got dinged. Oh no, it's this one. This one's the vertical line. That's right, the vertical line. They dinged me on it, but made it up with this one. Mega Box 10, and a Kodai Senga on the Mega Box got a 10 too. So did pretty well in Mega Boxes, except the Junior Caminero, the one I wanted to get a 10 on. Let's do the rest of baseball. I'm trying to find the end of it. And then I got basketball. I got like 25 basketball. All right, so an 8 here. So sometimes you have to throw in a worser card to help your other card. I thought this was going to get a 9. It is off-centered up and down. But this one got the 10, so made up for it. Torkelson purple, but the 8 I definitely lost money on. This one I do understand. When I was submitting it, it was borderline. The 60-40 rule, 70-30 rule, whatever people tell you, it doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, it's got to be pretty on-centered, and I actually like that because that way you're getting a true gem instead of an objective gem. And then Volpe Inceptions from a break, the only Inception card worth even looking at that I got in any of those breaks. I got into 3 Inception breaks and they all sucked. And I got good teams too. Man, that was harsh. Goldfellow got a 9, and this one is I think the top left. Yes, top left corner. It wasn't ideal. I got to do a little better on that. And then purple got the 10. Got the 10s from a break, so pretty. Oh no, that was pack bold. That one was pack bold. That got 10. All right, so we have basketball next. I'm just trying to pull a bunch of players. Oh, that's fine. It's just a Chet Holmgren. All right, next is SGA. Jesus, hold on. There we go. So I got the 10. It's a status. I didn't know what to do with it. I got it for like $2, and I was like, you know what? It looks pretty good. I wonder if it'll gem. It did. So there we go. SGA 10. Mosaic, Cade Cunningham. This is going to be a buy it now. His market has not really done much, despite being a really good point guard. His plus minus is horrible, so people think he's bad. No, it's just the team doesn't know how to play defense. Scotty Barnes got the 9. I was thinking this was going to 10, and then I look at it in the case. Sometimes you can actually see centering. It is a hair left, so got the 9. Paulo Banchero on the Optic, the rookies, got a 10. This next card is the banger. So I'm actually going to slow roll this one. I got this at a repack from Blaze. That's also who I break with because they're local. They're literally like 5 minutes away from my house. Of all people, and this Zebra Banchero got a 10. So if this card goes for what I want it to, it's going to take care of all the grading fees. How awesome is that? So Bankero Zebra got the 10. This thing looked beyond cherry. A really good looking card. And there's my lights, my ceiling lights. Halliburton, Reactive Blue, got the 10. Green, got the 10. Pulsar, got the 9. And I was counting the little things on the side. Because there's like little Pulsar, little digits things. So it's actually 3.5 and 5, so it is not centered. It looked, when I first got it, I thought it was 4.5, but then it's in the slab. I actually counted, and yes, it is 3.5, 5. So it is not centered, despite it looking centered. It just shows you how shitty my eyes are. This card got a 6. So this was a guess, simply because the centering, the surface, the back, everything said 10. And I hope it shows it. It kind of does on his arm. So I don't know if you guys can see right there. Obviously, that's his real arm. But right there's that shadow arm. So in Optic, they stamp the outer of the player, and it's supposed to match. So the outer of this is actually not matching. I didn't know what they were going to give it. They gave it a 6. I understand why it's a 6, because it is misstamped. This is a great view of it right here. So you can see, like, even on the Optic right there, you can see the Optic part is all, and the nameplate is all off too. So they gave it a 6. I don't know if that's fair. I understand it, so that's why I'm not really complaining. It was just like, hey, I wonder if this will 10. Obviously didn't. Halliburton on the Prism base got a 10, and a Halliburton red, white, green cracked ice got a 10. So not bad for Halliburton. One bad one. The rest were pretty good. And I believe all of these are here, let's put this one here. Okay, it just fell over. Alright, we got a handful after this. Chet Holmgren Green Mosaic pack pulled, I believe, on the channel. Got a 10. Maxi Silver. It's one of those ones where maybe it got a 9. I got this at such a good price that 9 still can make me money, so I decided to take that gamble. Reactive Yellow got a 10. This was eBay buy. Another eBay buy right here. Blue Velocity got the 10. This thing just looked stupid good, so that's awesome. Pink Ice got the 10 right there, so that's a good one right there. And then a base Prism also got the 10. These next 3 cards are all the same. They're Optic Hollows. So each one of them has an issue. This one has the least amount of issues. This one had, I'm trying to find it. It had a dimple somewhere. But anyway, it had a dimple somewhere. It got a 9. This one's got some little line thing right there. I don't know if it's catching it. Yeah, that got a 9. And this is basically the same card. It got a 9 too. I actually got these at a stupid low price. I was emailing back and forth with a guy on eBay for the two with the line. I was like, there's obviously, it's never gonna gem. It's just it's a card I wanna get and have. So I got it, and got the 9s. It deserves 9s. Yeah, got that. So I'll still make money off of it. That's the fun part. Pack pulled on this channel. Keegan Murray got the silver, got a 9, and there is a little dimple here. I wasn't sure if they're gonna catch it. They did. Franz Wagner on the Teal Explosion got a 10, exploding to a 10. That's a good one to have. Should have been an all-star consideration. Okay, so these next 3 are Victor Wembanyama Panini Instant Draft Nights. I bought 5 of them. 3 I thought were gradable. I thought I had 2 10s and a 9. They gave me a 10, a 9, and another 6. I picked the wrong freaking card to grade. 1000% on me. On the back, you'll see it. It's pretty obvious on the top. like this area right there. Like when you put your finger down to push it into a top loader. Yeah, it's kind of raised right in that same spot. So I screwed up. I grabbed the wrong one. Sometimes I'm not so smart. This one I don't understand why this is a 6. I don't. I don't understand. I got my centering tool when I got it. I looked at everything. Everything's fine. I don't know what's going on with this one. This one I would like to crack out and get redone. Yeah, this is one I just don't understand why I got a 6. I don't see anything wrong with this card, but we'll see. But we'll end with 2 other Victor Wembanyama's. Both are hoops, and both are one of 50 million 10 of the hoops. So I got both of them on 10s. They're consecutive numbers, so I'm thinking about selling it as a set. So I'll probably end up doing that. But yeah, that's the PSA order. 85 cards, and you're like, Ben, you weren't keeping track. You're not stacking. Oh, you're wrong, my friend. You're wrong, because we have the whiteboard is back. The whiteboard is back. I'm gonna hold the phone when I do the whiteboard thing. Okay. So, raw. Now, raw is also including pack pulled as 50 cents and break pulled as $1. That came out to $477. PSA fees for the 85 cards is $13.44. Grand total of $18.51. The value based off of what I'm going to either list it at or the average of the last 5 sales for the card is $56.60. ROI after raw and fees is $29.90, which is huge for me. This is going to be my best one ever. At least that's what I'm hoping for. A little bit of a breakdown of the days. Sent in on January 19th, received January 23rd, prepped on the 29th. It was in assembly the next day on the 30th. It didn't move until Valentine's Day, where it finished up, shipped out on the 15th, and came to my place today on February 16th. So nearly a month. I think that's beyond reasonable. Cool part is, I have well, it depends on what day of the week it sells, but basically a $1,200 to $1,600 card that they did not upcharge me on. I don't know if that was on purpose, but they didn't upcharge me on the Apollo Zebra. All right, so I decided to go even further in the numbers because I'm sure I'm not the only one who was curious about this. How many of them were pack pulled in a break, eBay, and then how many of those from were consigned, either from like ComC or DC Sports or whoever else is a consigner on eBay? So I have all that right here. So pack pulled 33 of the 85, 25 gems for 75.8%. Not bad. Really good, actually. Break, 7 cards came from a break, 4 gemmed for 57.1. I'm okay with that. And eBay, so eBay is like just regular sellers. Whether they have a high volume or not, they don't advertise themselves to be consigners. So those are the ones that I just classify as eBay. 23 cards, 18 gems, 78.3%. Telling me that my prospecting, when not in a top loader, is magnificent. Consigners, these are ones that advertise themselves as consigners. Sell your cards with me type of people. 22, 5 gemmed for 22.7%. Each consigner, and I really, really wish DC would stop using a scanner, but I understand why they do because it's easier. Or put their cards in a top loader, because those are the ones that I thought were good. I got them, and a lot of them I'm like, man, this could gem, but it's most likely a 9. It's a 9/10. I'll send it anyway. That's where a lot of those 9s came from, was the consigner part. Again, 85 cards, 52 were 10s, that's 61.2%. 26 were 9s. 3 8s, and for some reason 4 6s. But some of those 6s are reasonable. 2 of them I am not agreeing with, but hey, that's fine. If out of 85 cards, there's 2 cards I'm pissed off at, You know what, Grader? You did a good job. PSA knocked out of the park with this one. They've knocked out of the park all year with these specials. I'm just seeing people get their cards back in a couple weeks, just like I did. Very well done, PSA. Also, I have another order with them right now. That should be coming in pretty soon. That too is a pretty big one. I got 2 football cards, and that's all basketball and baseball as well. And then I have a baseball one I'm starting to get together that I'm going to do for the spring training special. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I don't know why. It's 25 minutes long. I mean, if I cause problems in your marriage for watching my video, I know a good divorce lawyer, so you're good. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, awesome. And again, some of the cards on eBay tonight, most will be on there tomorrow, and then the ones I'm auctioning will be starting at right around 5 o'clock on Sunday for 7 days. So look forward to that. And I'll do a breakdown of what that looks like to the following Sunday. So that's it. I hope everybody has a great day, great weekend, and I'll catch you all later. Thank you so much. Bye.